I'm Leon Lovelace, and this is Unstoppable Force. I got a news story for you guys from the Huffington Post about the U.S. deploying an anti-missile system in South Korea. The United States started to deploy the first elements of its advanced anti-missile defense system in South Korea on Tuesday after North Korea's test of 4 ballistic missiles, U.S. Pacific Command said, despite angry opposition from China. The announcement came as North Korea's state media said leader Kim Jong-un had personally supervised Monday's missile launches by an army unit that's positioned to strike U.S. bases in Japan, stepping up threats against Washington as U.S. troops conduct joint military exercises with South Korea. Continued provocative actions by North Korea to include yesterday's launch of multiple missiles only confirmed the prudence of our alliance decision last year to deploy THAAD to South Korea, U.S. Pacific Commander Admiral Harry Harris said in a statement. The move by the U.S. military is likely to deepen the brewing conflict between South Korea and China, which says that THAAD deployment destroys the regional security balance. The 4 ballistic missiles fired by North Korea landed in the sea off Japan's northwest, angering Seoul and Tokyo, days after Pyongyang promised retaliation of the military drills that it sees as preparation for war. U.S. President Donald Trump and Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe discussed the launches by the nuclear-armed North during a phone call on Tuesday. Japan and the U.S. confirmed that the latest North Korean missiles launches were clearly against UN resolutions and a clear provocation against the regional and international community, Abe told reporters. North Korea's threat has entered a new phase. Hope I'm getting these names right because these are hard to pronounce. So I don't mean any disrespect if I can't pronounce them correctly. In the hearts of artillerymen, there was burning desire to mercilessly retaliate against the warmongers going ahead with their joint war exercises, KCNA said. It said Kim ordered the Korean People's Army Strategic Force to keep highly alert as required by the grim situation in which an actual war may break out at any time, and get fully ready to promptly move, take positions and strike so they can open fire to annihilate the enemies. The missiles North Korea fired on Monday were unlikely to have been intercontinental ballistic missiles, South Korea said, which can reach the United States. They flew on average 620 miles and reached an altitude of 160 miles. So of course, our military, whether it's the Democrat or Republican in office, they try to escalate situations as much as they can. So right after North Korea launches missiles, they want to escalate by throwing in missile defenses. I would have thought they would have had one earlier since South Korea is one of our allies, and we try to have that just in case they wanted to launch missiles whenever it wasn't a tense situation. But really, we need to try to be diplomatic and try to figure out non-military ways to try to keep North Korea from trying to launch out a war, because, of course, they seem to be the bad actors here and wanting to escalate tensions between, U.S. and Japan and South Korea too. But no, I don't think we should be throwing in a defense missile system right now, because that gives Kim Jong-un a reason to say, oh man, we got to bolster our military more since look at what the U.S. did just across the border. So, I mean, it's not looking good, but hopefully they won't keep escalating after we finish this missile system, but it's not likely. But hopefully after that, we're not gonna try to do anything else to escalate the situation militarily, because we don't want to get in a war at all. So we want to make sure we can keep the peace, and hopefully China could do some negotiating with North Korea to help make sure they don't try to escalate even further. Because the last thing we want to do is get into another war, because we're already in war with 7 different nations right now, and the last thing we need is get into another war with North Korea. So that's because we're already in a fucking disaster with our international policies. So We don't need to make it any fucking worse. Alright, so thanks for watching. Check out one of my next videos. Also check out my GoFundMe account, because I definitely need some help financially. Alright, thanks.